Hi, I'm Andrew, and I wanted to share the testimony of what God did the very first week that we went out as a church. I was excited. My family and I had grouped up with one other couple, and we decided to go out. And as we had prayed, we felt like the Lord highlighted a specific area in kind of the downtownish part of Castle Rock. So we showed up near Park and Wilcox, and Park and Wolfensberger, and we got out. And while we were still waiting to kind of regroup with the other couple that we'd teamed up with, we had our blessing bags and we're waiting. And in my mind, I'm trying to plan through this, and I'm thinking, okay, we'll gather here, we'll regroup, and then we'll kind of ask God what the next step is. And before we even had a chance to gather and regroup, we had a couple guys come up and approach us, and the one said, like, "Hey, like, I think I know you." And I said, "Oh, okay." I mean, I probably have one of those faces because I didn't recognize him. But he was persistent. He's like, "No, I'm pretty sure, like, we've worked together or we've done something." And I was like, I don't think so. But as it came out, he had been to the church before and had brought his children to the youth program while I was a part of that. And so we started talking, and very quickly a door opened, and we were able to talk to him, pray with him, pray for him, and really minister to him. And it was beautiful, not just because of that we were at the right place at the right time, and not just how God moved through the prayers and he was impacted and touched, and you could see that, like, the words that we were saying weren't just our words, but it was like the power of God at work in his heart. But what was most beautiful about it was the fish were jumping into the boat. That as Jesus talks about making us fisher of men, sometimes I think that it's like when I went to go fishing with my dad, and you cast all day and you don't get any bites. But the most beautiful part, that the testimony of what God was doing, was that he is putting a hunger in the hearts of people, and they are hungry for God, and they're looking for him, and he's trying to be found by them. He's not trying to distance himself. And so we get to go as the connecting points, as the ambassadors, as the ministers of reconciliation. We get to go and be between, get to be that middleman, get to be those hands and feet of Jesus. And so that was really the most beautiful part of the morning. It wasn't just that he was responsive. It wasn't just that we were at the right place at the right time, or that our prayers had an impact. It was that these people were hungry, and before we even had a chance to regroup and go looking for them, they came looking for us.